In a fiery display of political commentary, former President Donald Trump took to his preferred platforms to criticize Democratic lawmakers who voted against a resolution honoring conservative activist and founder of Turning Point USA, Charlie Kirk. The move has ignited a firestorm across social media and political circles, with supporters praising Trump's defense of free speech and critics questioning the motives behind the vote. The context: who is Charlie Kirk and why was a resolution proposed? Charlie Kirk has become one of the most recognizable faces in American conservative activism. At just 30 years old, Kirk founded Turning Point USA in 2012, an organization aimed at promoting conservative values on college campuses. Over the years, Kirk has gained a reputation as a fiery speaker, a vocal critic of progressive policies, and a champion of free speech. The resolution in question was introduced in Congress to recognize Kirk's contributions to fostering political discourse and encouraging young Americans to engage in civic life. It was seen by many as a nod to the rising influence of youth-driven conservative movements and a symbol of the ideological battles currently shaping American politics. The vote and the Democratic opposition. The resolution was supported overwhelmingly by Republicans, many of whom praised Kirk's efforts to energize and mobilize young voters. However, a handful of Democratic lawmakers voted against it, citing concerns over Kirk's platform and associations, as well as broader disagreements with conservative policies. The vote, which seemed straightforward to many, became a flashpoint after news spread about the dissenting votes. Critics argued that opposing a resolution honoring a young activist was an attack on free speech, youth engagement, and conservative voices in America. Trump's response: a rant against the Democrats. In a series of statements posted on Truth Social and Twitter, Donald Trump did not hold back. He labeled the Democratic lawmakers who opposed the resolution as disgraceful, and accused them of trying to silence our young patriots. The Democrats are at it again, Trump wrote. Voting against a simple resolution honoring Charlie Kirk, a true American patriot, shows just how low they'll go to attack conservatives. These people don't want free speech, they want free control. He went further, emphasizing Kirk's role in shaping a new generation of conservatives and framing the vote as part of a broader ideological battle. Charlie Kirk inspires millions of young Americans to love their country and believe in our founding principles, Trump continued. The Dems want to silence him, and all of us who cherish freedom. It's disgusting. The political fallout. Trump's comments quickly gained traction, sparking reactions from both sides of the aisle. Many Republican leaders echoed his sentiments, framing the Democratic opposition as an attack on free speech and youth activism. Senator Ted Cruz tweeted, "Standing with Charlie Kirk today. Democrats' vote against honoring him is a slap in the face to every young American who dreams of a free and prosperous nation." On the other hand, some Democrats defended their votes, arguing that Kirk's activism and rhetoric are divisive or problematic. Representative AOC issued a statement stating, "Honoring individuals like Charlie Kirk without acknowledging their role in spreading misinformation and fostering hostility undermines the values of inclusion and truth." The broader cultural battle. This episode is emblematic of the ongoing cultural and political battles in America. The fight over free speech, youth activism, and ideological loyalty is intensifying, with each side accusing the other of censorship and extremism. Supporters of Kirk and Trump see this as a fight for the soul of America, a battle to preserve traditional values against what they perceive as progressive overreach. Critics see it as an attempt to stifle dissent and promote a polarized, confrontational political climate. The role of social media and the media landscape. In the digital age, such votes and statements are amplified instantaneously. Trump's use of social media platforms has been instrumental in shaping public opinion, rallying supporters, and framing narratives. The media coverage has also been polarized, with conservative outlets portraying the Democratic lawmakers as anti-American and authoritarian, while liberal outlets argue that the vote was a matter of principle and concerns over Kirk's rhetoric. The impact on future legislative actions. While most resolutions in Congress are ceremonial and non-binding, their symbolic significance can be profound. The backlash from this vote may influence future legislative efforts to recognize or oppose figures and causes across the political spectrum. It raises questions about the limits of free speech recognition in official settings, the role of Congress in endorsing ideological figures, and the potential for such actions to deepen partisan divides. Conclusion: a reflection of America's divided heart. The controversy over the resolution honoring Charlie Kirk and Trump's response to Democratic opposition encapsulates the deep divisions in American society today. It highlights the ongoing struggle over identity, values, and the future of free speech in the United States, whether viewed as a defense of youthful activism and conservative ideals or as an attempt to politicize and polarize. This episode underscores the importance of dialogue, respect, and understanding in navigating America's complex political landscape.